Hello there, Ringside Crew.
Hey dudes at Ringside Crew, this is Davian.
Hey, it's Jenny Santana here.
This is Elsie.
This is the Savage Juggernaut, Tamaku.
Inside Ring!
This is Thomas D. Bruff.
This is Billy Starks.
Mr. Chad Epic.
Megan Mason.
Hey everybody, Scotland's own Brody Adler.
The headliner in charge, Marco Mania.
This is your girl Charisma.
Papa Dink, Brendan Dicker.
This is According to Woods.
Savannah Summers.
I'm Shorty.
Catherine Inside.
You are watching
The internationally known
Dudes at Ringside podcast, hosted by Metal Geek and Joe the Panther Jr.
Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am your host, Joe the Panther Third, and now from the top of Metal Mountain all the way down to all 50 states in the globe, it's the happy heel himself, the Metal Geek.
What's going on, Ringside Crew? What's going on, internationally known? What's going on, everybody? How's it going, Joe? Joe, I got one question for you today.
Yeah.
You got your crazy socks on?
Oh, I got him on my desk. I got him in my drawer. I got a lot of crazy socks. So sock it to me, geek. You ready to rock?
Right. Yeah, it's ready to rock. So
I'm going to introduce you. You want to introduce the
go
guys?
ahead.
Let's give a war. Dudes at Ringside, welcome to John's Crazy Socks and his dad, Mark.
Hey!
Hey!
Thank you so much. I'm very thrilled to be here. It's great. What a great intro, you guys. Wow.
Yeah,
we got a lot of fans.
Yeah.
Yes. Socks, crazy socks. I have my wiener dog socks right here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wiener dogs and Hawaiian shirts.
I have monster socks.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know which kind of monster, like drink monster
The
or
monster, the drink monster, the drink, like the logo and everything. Because I work for Coca-Cola.
Bobby has a pair of Coca-Cola socks in that way over.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't want to ask what underwear you have on then.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, I did it. I remember them today.
Let's get into that.
If our international awesome fans are not familiar with you,
Why wouldn't
awesome
they
people,
be?
What?
Why wouldn't they be?
I know. I don't know. Introduce yourselves.
Okay, who are we? You want to introduce us? Sure. I'm John. This is my partner, my dad, Mark. We are John's Crazy Socks. John's Crazy Socks. And what's our mission? Our mission is spreading happiness. Spreading happiness. I don't want to talk about me. Do I want to talk about you? I don't know. I talk about you a lot. Yeah, we'll talk about you. Let me introduce my partner here. Go ahead. I love you. You're an entrepreneur? Yes, I am. You're a sock tycoon? Yes, I am. Yeah, let's see. You're a public speaker. Yes. You're an advocate for people with different abilities. Yeah, I am. You're a dancer? Yeah. You're an athlete? Yes, I am. Let's see. You're a good friend. Yes, I am. You got a girlfriend, so that means you're a boyfriend. Yes. Are you very smooth? Yes, that's smooth. Hey, you happen to have Down syndrome. Yes, I am. I have Down syndrome. Down syndrome never hold me back.
Exactly.
All this is important, right? Because the Down syndrome does not define John. Right. But our business, John's Crazy Socks, we have a very simple mission. A spreading happiness. And we are a social enterprise, so we have both a social and a business purpose. On the social side, we want to show what people with different abilities can do. So more than half our employees have a different ability. We show the world through tours and speaking engagements and videos and TEDx talks and advocacy work. And we have a giving back program. So we've donated over $500,000 to our charity partners. Wow. But the business, how many different socks do we have? We have 4,000 different kinds of socks.
So
Wow.
what that means, John's Crazy Socks, the business John started, is now the world's largest sock store.
That's right.
We've
That's
shipped
awesome.
over 375,000 packages to 88 different countries.
Wow.
So that's John's Crazy Socks. When you buy from us, yeah, you get great socks, right? We have over 29,000 five-star reviews, and you're going to get great service. We do same-day shipping. But when you buy from us, you help us hire people with different abilities, you help us give back,
Right.
and you help us spread happiness.
Yeah, then we get started.
Getting started.
That's right.
So that's who we are, Joe.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
So, how'd you guys get started in the sock business?
Well, we're just, you would have to go back a few years to the fall of 2016.
5 years.
Right? And our story starts in a small log cabin in the woods. No, not really.
No.
It starts in suburban Long Island in a town called Huntington. And where were you, buddy?
I was at Huntington High School. I'm going to be my last year of school.
So last year's school, and John's like everybody else.
Right.
Like you were at some point, Joe, and Metal Geek, trying to figure out what comes next.
Yeah.
And so what were you looking at?
I like a job, program, and school. I don't like the option I don't like.
Couldn't find anything he liked.
Nope.
Couldn't find meaningful work. And unfortunately, that's a reality for too many people with different abilities. In this country, fewer than 1 in 5 people with a disability are employed.
Mm-hmm.
But John here, John's a natural entrepreneur.
Yes, I am.
If he didn't see a job he wanted, what were you going to
I
do?
create one and make one.
So what did you tell me?
I said, I want to go into business with my dad, a nice father and son business together.
So he comes to me, and that was pretty cool. Right? My son saying, Dad, let's go into business together. And I'm a lucky man. I got 3 sons.
Yes, you are.
And this is one I can work with. So, okay, now we're going to go into business. And we had to figure out what were we going to do. And I don't know if you guys work a lot with entrepreneurs, but entrepreneurs always have a lot of ideas.
Exactly.
Some of them are good ideas, not all. What was one of your ideas?
One of them is a food truck, a kind of idea from the movie Chef, John Favreau. The movie about a father and son buying a food truck.
So a food truck, we started thinking about that and thought that could be fun. We started thinking about what we could make and where we would sell it. But we ran into a problem.
We can't cook.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So it wasn't going to be a food truck. But then, right before Thanksgiving, John had his eureka moment.
I did that. I want to sell crazy socks. Why socks? It's fun, it's colorful, it's creative. Oh, always let me be me.
John had worn these crazy socks his whole life.
I
We used to
did.
drive around looking for them.
Yes.
So we figured this. If John loved these socks that much, surely other people would too. And we could find our tribe. So that's when we decided, okay, let's go and test this idea. We didn't prepare a detailed business plan. We went the lean startup route. We said, let's get something up and running. Really simple, but see how people respond. So you already had a name.
Yeah, I got my name, I got a website, I got my ideas.
We built a simple website. We got some inventory. And the only marketing we did, right, we're bootstrapping. You got to use what you have. We set up a Facebook page. And I would take out my cell phone and we made videos. And who do you think was in those videos?
I am. I talk about socks, more socks.
And so we opened on Friday, December 9th, 2016.
Yeah.
We didn't know what to expect. And we were very fortunate. We got a flood of orders that first day. We got 42 orders. And most of them were local. that were here on Long Island in Huntington, which made sense. We lived there. He was in the local high school.
Yes, I did.
And what did you do with those first orders?
Our home delivery, we get a red box like this one.
We got red boxes. We put the socks in the box, and then we looked at it and said, this needs something else. So what else did you put in?
I put a digging new arrow and candy.
Wrote handwritten thank you notes.
Yeah.
We went across the street to the grocery store. We got bags of Hershey's Kisses. We started pouring the candies in the boxes, loaded up the car, drove around, and you knocked on doors handing out socks.
I did.
And how the customers respond?
Customers love this. They took a picture and posted it on social media. I would get a spread.
We had customers ordering just to get John to come back to their house. So by the end of that month, we had shipped 452 orders. And we knew we had something that we could build. So that's how we got started.
Wow.
That's awesome. Amazing story.
So guys, what's like the furthest place you've actually like traveled to promote yourselves?
Well, pre-pandemic, we did a lot of traveling. Let's see. So we're based in New York, on Long Island, outside New York City. Maybe Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver, Ottawa, Edmonton.
But the Vancouver, Palm Springs in California. I think those would be the two furthest. We went to Vancouver's in Canada, but Ottawa is closer than Texas.
Right.
So the furthest we've been.
Furthest, okay.
We one of the things we got to do, and we've been very fortunate to get to do a lot of fun and interesting things. We're part of the U.S. State Department Speakers Bureau. Mm-hmm. And they had us on a tour speaking in Canada.
Yeah, we did.
We, in retrospect, we should have had T-shirts made up.
I love that.
But they took us to Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver, yeah.
Which was interesting.
It's really nice.
We have somebody in the chat that is from England, and he's asking us where can he order socks because he's from the UK and he wants to. He'd love to support this.
I hit Tyler. You can go to johnscrazysocks.com.
johnscrazysocks.com, and yes, we ship to the UK.
Thank you, Tyler.
Brexit was a real pain in the butt. But yes, we shipped to the UK.
Yes.
And he has Lion King socks on, so.
Cool. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
So speaking of that, what's your favorite socks you guys created?
I tell you my favorite socks. I just my design. My favorite sock is I down the room. Show me her socks. This my design. I draw. I very closely Disney and superhero. Those are my favorite socks. And the reason my two the national down to my Saudi and the look at group here are US ACDS.
You know why I think he likes those socks so much? Because his picture is on.
Yes.
Like, there I am. See, that's me.
Yeah.
But, so it turns out if you're a sock tycoon like John, you get asked all the time what socks you're wearing. And what socks do you wear every Saturday?
Yeah, I will react to. Every weekend I'm wearing a poop emoji socks.
Poop emoji socks.
Poop emoji socks.
Because you can take the boy out of junior high, but you can't take the junior high out of the boy.
I got the socks from you guys that I got from my day program. When you guys were at the PCDC Zoom, I was wearing my wrestling socks for a while when you guys, not every day, but whenever I got, I'll wear my wrestling socks.
There you go.
So,
well, Joe, we want you to change those socks.
Yeah, I got it.
Because we don't want their feet smelling too much.
No.
Right.
My parents won't get the direction.
We have a wrestling sock too. We have my favorite is John Cena.
John Cena.
But you can't see him on the socks. They're just blank. Get it?
You can't see him.
It's just a pair of black pair of socks. There's nothing on it.
We did for April Fools this year. We like doing April Fools jokes.
Yeah.
So this year for April Fools, we featured an invisible pair of socks for $44.
Did anybody jump?
Nobody did.
You know, people are. They buy some silly things on
They
the internet.
do.
It could have been the John Cena socks. There you go. He's invisible.
You should make those the John Cena socks. The you can't see me John Cena socks.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
You like that idea, huh?
I do.
That'd have been funny. Next year. That's next year's joke.
Yeah, we had what you call it. Me and Joe had a little April Fool's joke. I don't know if you want to tell them about that one.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if you've seen it pop on the Dudes at Ringside page. We were going around on April Fool's Day. My mom and dad were so hooked. They so believed it. We were saying we got The Rock.
The Rock. I love The Rock.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know how they got him? They kidnapped him.
He's still making jokes in the back of my house saying, "What can I go?" I'm cold and these woods are making me sneeze.
Yeah, so then everybody started messaging us. It's like, did you really get The Rock? I'm like, no, it's just
every one of our guests, our DMs on Instagram were like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh my god, what did we start? You
guys should reach out and just keep tweeting out, Rock, we want to see you on our show.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Hey, you never know. Like you may see it. Yeah. So you guys started your own podcast. So
our podcast is a spreading happiness podcast with John and Mark, and you can find our platform.
Right. It's you guys kind of set the standard, and we've thought, well, about half of America has their own podcast. We should too.
Yeah.
But it's an outgrowth when the pandemic came and we had to shut everything down.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you figure out, okay, what do we do? How do you respond? And the first part was, well, we have to make sure everybody's safe. We got to watch out for everybody's health. Then you figure out how can we adapt to it? So we host tours. We moved the tours online. The speaking engagements, we moved online. What could we do with our socks? We made healthcare superhero socks to thank frontline workers. And those raised over $50,000 for frontline workers.
Yeah.
Then, well, what new things can we do? So we sold masks. But how do you spread happiness, in a pandemic? So one thing we did is, what do you host every Tuesday afternoon?
I host a dance party every Tuesday at 3 p.m. At the time. I had it today.
We did it today at 3:00. John hosts an online dance party on Zoom.
Yes.
There's sometimes we get 100 people dancing on Zoom. What's more fun than that? And then we also started a Facebook Live show that we called the Spreading Happiness Show, where we would be talking and telling jokes and bringing people up to speed on things.
Right.
So that now evolved that we decided, well, let's try a podcast. So we do the Spreading Happiness podcast. It's a half hour of we're just trying to make people feel good, make them smile. Mm-hmm. So it's the two of us. John, John shares what he's been up to and what's going on, and he's a busy guy, so there's a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah,
we have a couple of regular segments.
Yeah,
we talk about getting in shape.
Getting in shape.
Trying to lose some weight, get in shape,
and we talk about good news.
We have good news stories to share.
Jokes, and I'm going to share about my love life.
Right, we tell jokes, and he gives an update on his love life.
Yep.
So far it's been fun, and we're growing more listeners.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
have you guys ever think about using StreamYard like what we're using right now for the show? You guys, it's free. Actually, there's a free version of it that you can go on Facebook and connect with Facebook. So you're not actually you're on Facebook, but it's like how would you explain
What's the word I'm looking for? It's like it connects like somewhere. It's like it hosts face to Facebook. It's not really on Facebook, so it's like it basically connects to YouTube, Twitch, and all Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at one time. So
but it's pretty cool. We'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
We're working with the guy who's producing the show. He takes care of all the technical aspects.
He takes care of all that fun stuff. I'm just a pretty face like John. We're just I'm the one that makes the girls.
Well, I noticed during the introduction, you had a lot of women doing that.
I just tell you, so some guys are playing guitar. Playing guitar. I mean, women. I was such tycoon.
Right. There are some guys, you learn to play the guitar so you can impress women. John started a sock company.
I started a podcast and I talk into a funny looking microphone in my room now by myself.
But you have a lot of fans around the world.
Yeah, around the world. Yeah.
We both do. We're double internationally today, people. It's instead of Jolie, it's one half of the international. Both sides of us are international. Double international day. Okay, Geek.
So who are your favorite wrestlers?
Ooh, Geek, you first.
My favorite is Triple H.
Mine is actually I have the mask right here. Rey Mysterio.
Wow. Very nice.
Yes. I try to not to wear this at work so much because people like to stop me and be like, that's a cool mask. And I'm like, thanks. Now I gotta get back to work. No distractions.
So what's your guys' favorite food?
Favorite food?
Oh, my favorite, a really good hot dog. I love hot dogs because my favorite on the hot dog are barbecue sauce, cream onions, and bacon in it.
Ooh,
it's so good.
It's cardiologist recommended. It's very healthy.
If I have to get a hot dog, I have to say because I grew up in Long Island, so I can't say hot dog like they would say up here in the sticks. Hot dog. Get my hot dog.
Yeah.
Spicy the onions, the sauerkraut. I'm just gonna get everything. Just pound it.
Yeah, me and Joe love pizza.
Oh, we love pizza.
Okay.
Pizza really
now,
good.
Are we talking New York style pizza? Or are we talking deep dish pizza?
New York style.
New York pizza, and as my dad would say, Brooklyn style. So crispy, nice crispy piece.
Yeah. I didn't try mac and cheese pizza before.
Ooh, no. Geek, have you tried that one before?
No.
Well, what's your favorite toppings?
Me, I'm normally I would say plain Jane, like pepperoni, crispy pepperoni.
Okay.
But other than that, I like buffalo, so I would say buffalo chicken pizza.
Oh, I love that too.
I've had some good barbecue chicken pizza.
Oh, that's great. I love that too. I love barbecue.
Chicken bacon ranch, big ZD.
Ooh,
yeah. I love that too.
Yeah.
I can't really keep talking about this. I'm trying to eat real healthy. I'm just eating chicken, and now all I'm thinking about is pizza.
Yeah, clucking all day.
He thinks I'm going to turn into a giant chicken.
Yeah.
Just go to bed some night.
Find feathers randomly in the house. You'd be like, "What happened?
A dream or a nightmare that I come back as a giant chicken."
That's the next video. That's the next video. Gonna find feathers around the house. Dad? God runs the other direction. And giant chicken. Here we go. Yeah, in the chat. Do you guys have any pets?
We don't. I have my mib father Jamie, he had a dog named Olo. Olo, I named after Olo Guthrie.
We don't have any pets. It's a little sad. I love dogs, but our lifestyle is such that it'd be hard to keep a dog, take care of it right. Like we might, it's, this past Saturday is an example. We took off early in the morning.
Yeah.
We, John had soccer, Special Olympics soccer. So we left the house a little after 8 in the morning.
Yes.
And we didn't get home until midnight.
Yeah.
Because we had all these other things we went
right. I love that too.
Right. So, or, because of travel and things, wouldn't be fair to the dog.
Yeah. I understand.
What about you guys? Do you have pets?
Yeah. I had about 2 wiener dogs, one named Dexter, and I had one that was named she passed away in last July.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was sad, but she was a good dog. Yeah, it was my mom's dog. She was such a sweetheart, but she's in a better place now. Yeah.
Well, I'm staying at my girlfriend's parents' house, so they have a dog. His name's Rook, which you actually saw on the screen. It's a golden doodle.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to think what else. If there was a place in the world that you have not traveled to, where would it be and why?
Oh, I really want to go to Los Angeles, California. I want to get there. This is my dream. Go to Los Angeles. Maybe someday I want to be like a professional dancer.
You want to be a dancer in LA?
Yeah.
We've been through LA, but it didn't really stop there. We
didn't stop there.
We had to drive out to Bakersfield. Well, I'm really excited about visiting a new place.
Talk about that.
The first week of September, we're going to be speaking at a conference in Fargo, North Dakota.
What? Wow. That's crazy.
I'm very excited because I have been to 47 other states. That is North Dakota is the only state of the lower 48 that I haven't visited.
Wow.
So now I will get to go and visit North Dakota.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. We know John loves to dance, so what music does he love to dance to?
I really love dance. I really want to do a hip hop dance.
Okay.
Hip hop.
I really like a hip hop.
He does dance like no one's watching. This is true. You're a confident guy.
That's why I had to use that awesome music when I did the thing on Instagram on the story with that. I didn't know what to use. I'm like, do I use this song? That's why I made 2. I was like, do I use this song? Do I use this song? I didn't know what to use. I was so excited. I was like,
yeah. I think the furthest I ever went was Israel.
Yeah.
8 hours.
I've been
by plane.
I went to Florida. I've been.
Yeah, that's a long ways to go.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. Right, that's the furthest we've traveled together. I've been to Europe a few times. Probably the furthest, though wasn't one flight, was Greece, going down to Athens.
Yeah.
Well, the world is opening up again, so I think we can travel again.
Yep.
Well, definitely, if you go to the UK, let us know so we can tell all our British friends to be like, John, you meet you in the airport.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
We'll tell all the you guys. You said you like wrestling. Well, you'll be able to find the promotion that we know of, Coventry Pro Wrestling, and you could meet Shorty and Kiara.
Well, this sounds like it could be fun.
Yeah, I like that.
And I'm thinking maybe John, you want to develop a pro wrestling career. What's your nickname?
Oh boy, hey, he's a wrestler.
No, I never think it's on. Jamie.
J Money.
J Money. Oh, here we go. There you go. Here we go, geek. J Money.
J Money. There you go.
But would your theme song be Ted DiBiase's "Million Dollar Man's," or would it be Shane McMahon? Here comes the money. Here we go.
What would your theme song be?
A theme?
Theme.
The theme. I like music outlet. Music outlet. Work it and work it.
Okay.
All right. That's cool.
Yeah. So, have you guys ever been to Australia, or that's far?
We have not.
No.
We have spoken a few times virtually down there. And in fact, we're giving a talk, I think it's in June, to a group based in Australia. And I said to the organizer, I said, we got to find somebody who wants to hire us to bring us to Australia. He said, well, we'll work on that. We'll see if we'll make that happen. So that could be fun.
Yeah.
Australia is the furthest place right there on Earth, from New York. It's on the other side of the world.
Well, here we go. Our mod, Ever So Spiffy, wants to know what would be your gimmick. You have to read the rest.
What would you be if you wanted to be a wrestler?
Like your gimmick. Like, would you be a good guy
Character.
or a bad
Character.
guy? Character. Like, what would your character be?
Well, if it was John, he'd have to be a good guy.
Yeah.
If it was me, I'd be a bad guy.
Yeah.
Trench coat and all, big, like Undertaker with the big fedora and with the trench coat, or like Triple H with like the leather jacket and like the big mustache like mine, the bad guy kind of stuff like that.
I'd be like that,
I'd
be like some
I'd make him
who's
treat it like that.
just come out of the cave and doesn't care. Has a beard that says, I don't have a job and I don't care.
Maybe have a bad dad.
It is something we joke about often, that when it comes to running the business here, John is a very nice guy.
Yeah.
And I am not, we gotta make things go, right?
Right, Dad.
Yeah.
If you could meet one wrestler, who would it be?
One wrestler. I want to be John Cena.
You want to be John Cena.
John Cena. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe I'd go old school and say Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant. That's a dream right there.
Yeah. He has a daughter, right? Andre the Giant has a daughter.
I did not know.
Yeah, I was looking online. I was kind of worried to say, is this really her daughter? Or they're saying that because the girl was standing next to Teal Piper, Roddy Piper's daughter, which we met on the podcast.
Yes.
And I was going, okay, are they trying to be mean to this girl and say she's Andre's daughter, or is it actually Andre's daughter? So I was like, I don't know, I'm panicking. Do I say this is his daughter on the post, or do I say like, oh, it's just a picture of Teal Piper next to a girl they're saying is Andre the Giant's daughter? Oh no. And she wasn't tagged. So what do you do? What do you like tell your friends, oh, this looks like Andre the Giant? Not to sound mean. You know what I mean? Like, whoops. Yeah. So have you guys seen any movies lately? I know you guys are busy traveling and stuff like that, but
well, we haven't been going out to the theater. We went out to the theater to see Batman.
I hear the end. I hear the end of the movie. I'm not crazy about it.
You're not big on violence, are you?
I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of violence.
We saw the dog movie that that was popular with the Academy Awards.
Yeah.
I never see that.
Yeah, we saw that, and I'm trying to think what else. I know we've seen. I know we've seen some of the other movies that have been out.
I really want to see a Lost in the City.
Lost in the City?
That Lost in the City. I really want to see that.
Yeah, we've been, let's see. And we haven't seen that.
I never see that one. That's Spider-Man.
Yeah, Geek saw Spider-Man. What'd you
Yeah,
think?
Spider-Man's awesome. You have to see Spider-Man. Great movie.
I need to see it. I'm slacking on my movies because the last movie I went to,
Yeah.
I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife, and that was so good.
Oh, I really want to see Remember Me.
Remember Me? I heard that was really good. I heard Remember Me was really, really good.
Right.
Who's your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero that my favorite one. I really like Incredibles.
Incredibles.
Yeah, Incredibles is a good one.
I'm my favorite actor on that movie, like Craig T. Nelson.
Yeah, mine would be Superman, perhaps.
Superbad.
Superman.
Yeah. Oh, Superman. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, but like my favorite Batman was the old Adam West Batman.
Yeah, Adam West, a classic.
I
grew up on that as a kid. Adam West.
And the rest.
Well, that'd be a good Batman costume for you two for Halloween. You Mark, you dress like Robin, or you dress like Batman, and he could be Robin.
I love that.
Of doing that.
Yeah, and you have to do the Batman thing in the running down the hallway.
Yeah.
And have the boom, and one person comes out, and they're like, one of the people from the office comes out, and they like move your hand like you're gonna hit him, and it goes boom. And then if the other person comes out of the room,
right,
pow.
Like, I've never seen a really good movie. A West Story. A West Side Story.
West Side Story is great. Great movie. Great movie.
I didn't see it. I heard it's really good.
Really good.
Yeah, I seen that kid. I never saw it.
I was before the pandemic. My mom got my dad a birthday. I think it was birthday or Christmas present for the tickets when the West Side Story was supposed to be in Broadway, and then the pandemic canceled it. Yeah, it was supposed to be a play on West Side Story, and it got canceled because of the pandemic. I was really upset.
Exactly. I love Broadways. I love everything on Broadways. For Christmas, my dad gave me a ticket to see Wicked. I love Wicked.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's awesome.
That movie, West Side Story. I mean, I can't imagine that. I started singing the songs right after I finished watching the movie. So,
fun fact about Wicked: my mom went to school with the guy that designed all the puppets.
Oh, cool!
Nice.
Yeah. He designed the puppets for Wicked and for that TV show on that. Well, it's kind of a naughty TV show on Comedy Central, Crank Yankers.
Yeah.
He designed all the puppets on with the original Crank Yankers.
Oh, cool!
Wow!
Yeah. Every puppet that was on Crank Yankers and on Wicked, he designed all those puppets in a warehouse by the river of New York, by one of the rivers in New York. You could see the river when you look out the window of his factory. You could see it. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. The Jim Henson. I think that's from the Jim Henson shop, actually.
Yeah, I think that's where he worked with Jim Henson shop.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so they make all the puppets over there at the Jim Henson shop.
Also, when what's his name had his show, they worked for an NBC. Then he moved to TBS. The redheaded guy that had the show on NBC for a while. Oh my god, I could see his face.
David Letterman?
No, he redhead. It was a redhead. What's
redhead?
What's his name? Oh my gosh, Conan. Yes, Conan had the robot that would eat the bolts. He would poop the bolts out. That character. He made that robot in his warehouse, his factory.
Oh, very neat.
Yeah. The Dark Crystal is another good Jim Henson movie.
Oh, yes, that is.
Yeah, Dark Crystal.
Well, John's also a big fan of the Muppets. So.
The Muppets,
I really like Muppets.
Muppets are great.
He asked a lot, the question posed in one of their movies, are you a Muppet?
Oh man.
Yeah.
I think I look in the mirror and I'll be like, I'm a human. And then I look in the mirror and I'm a Muppet. I'll be like, no, don't tell anybody I'm a Muppet. And then I run away from the mirror. Because I'm little. I'll be a little Muppet. Well, you'll see is the top of my forehead because I'm little. I'd have to jump.
So you guys, fans of sports outside of wrestling?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Geek, you go first.
Well, I'm not really. It's more for me. It's more wrestling for me, though.
I'm the sports nut. I prefer the Jets for football, even though they're not that good.
Well,
the Islanders for hockey because I grew up.
We share this with you, Joe.
Yes.
Because we're Jet fans.
Yes.
And we're Met fans.
Yeah, we know how to be suffer.
We know how to suffer.
Yes. You're not going to be happy. I'm a Yankee fan only because my grandfather was a diehard Yankees fan, and he was from Boston, Massachusetts, and I feel in his struggle because he was pretty much chased out of Boston like Frankenstein. So I had to go for the pinstripes. So I'd be like,
well,
yeah.
I understand many of my friends are Yankee fans, and my eldest son, his older brother's a Yankee fan.
Oh, he in darkness.
He's darkness.
My brother's a Met fan, so me and my brother go at it all the time. He's always messaging me during games. I'm like, okay.
But you're an Islander fan.
Yes.
Yeah. We suffer with that
one.
one.
I love the Islanders.
Well, who's the Islander that came here?
Oh, yeah, Scott Mayfield.
Scott Mayfield.
Oh, wow.
He came out here, and his girlfriend worked with us for a while.
Wow, that's cool.
And now he's married.
Now they're married, right? When I was growing up, I lived around the block from Jean Potvin when the Potvin brothers were playing for.
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
Dennis Potvin is one of the best Islanders ever.
Really?
Yeah.
with you guys being a new podcast, you guys normally we were asking all the questions, but if you guys have any questions for us, go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, we don't interview people on our podcast, at least not yet.
Yeah.
So we're very much in the mode of being interviewed, right?
Yeah.
Right.
John, how was your childhood? How does it feel to have Down syndrome? What are you supposed to answer to that? It's what you've been your whole life, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I talk about you a lot.
Now you're talking about me. I know. Got to be wary of that.
It's funny, like Geek's not a big fan of like sports, but like we'll go to Yankee games. It feels like I
won't know what's going on, but I think his
like what's his name from Toy Story dragging Woody along behind him. That's like Geek.
Oh, yeah.
I give space to Woody's body. I'm dragging him behind me. Let's go to the Yankee game. Okay, fine.
Oh, my favorite Toy Story one. I forgot his name. Cliff.
Cliff. From Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
I forget he played.
He's the pig, I think.
A pig. I like the pig.
John has got to like the TV show Cheers.
Yeah.
Cliff and Norm.
Cliff and Norm. I like Cliff. He played pig, right?
Yeah. So
I like
Metal Geek, I understand. Not like in other sports. Sometimes it seems like another language, but at the same time, my wife, she's a baseball fan. She's knowledgeable about sports, baseball, football.
Oh, yeah.
She used to follow college basketball a lot. And it helped her in her career because she was a lawyer in a particularly all-male field, right? And she'd be up in the Bronx in New York and all these guys talking around, but she could talk sports with them. So they accepted her as one of theirs.
That's awesome.
And then she'd go into court and slay them.
Wham. Yeah.
So do you guys have any upcoming appearances or virtual stuff that coming up that you want to promote or?
Well, we're always about showing what people with different abilities can do. We've just had a couple of really neat things. On World Down Syndrome Day, the New York State Legislature honored John. They passed a resolution.
Yes.
He was introduced on the floor of the assembly, got a standing ovation.
That
was very cool. Actually, we're going to be in the local papers here on the Newsday on Long Island today because we're now working with Zappos. And they wrote an article about Zappos distributing our socks. That's our first foray into wholesale. We're moving, and that's a big deal for us. we're moving to larger space in 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
So that will be good.
I'm really excited.
What else do we have going on? We're about to announce the winner of our Autism Can Do Scholarship.
Mhm.
And then in June, we'll kick off our second annual sock design contest, which carries prize money and other things with it. So that'll be good,
Yeah.
right? We have our podcast. That's about it. That's a lot of stuff, though, you know. Podcast and show.
What you guys are doing? We're so proud of you guys, and
that's so awesome. It's like you guys are inspirations right there, because me and Joe are people with disabilities, so it's like
and you guys are part of the family. You know, you guys are chuck.
We all got something.
Yeah.
We all got something going on, and us, we're very fortunate. We'll tell you, we're just a couple of knuckleheads selling socks, but at the end of the day, all we want to do is
change the world.
Change the world.
Yeah.
And why not?
We need some dudes at ringside socks.
Oh, well, that could be good. Yeah. That could be
ones.
fun. Well, you guys have a great podcast. You get to have a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. You guys were awesome. You know.
Thank you for coming on the podcast.
You guys are so busy, so we appreciate it. You
Oh,
know?
we're all busy. We all got things to do.
Yeah, I like that.
We're fortunate. We wake up and we have things to do in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to do it.
I
Sometimes
just want to let you know. One customer came here today.
Oh, customer came in.
I came in today. Getting socks. Gail.
Yeah.
Gail. She takes care of the customer services. Having a career. She's so happy. She's so happy, and I say, Gail, I make that guy super happy, and we are very fortunate to have Gail working with us, because we very fortunate showing our team what they accomplish.
We're very fortunate to have really great people working with us.
Yeah, it's
and
wonderful.
we get to show off what our colleagues do all the time.
It's wonderful.
So
yeah,
that's awesome. You know,
right.
So,
but the big thing, Joe, is people can support us if they're interested in doing so by going to johnscrazysocks.com and getting some socks. There are 4,000 different socks. We got some for everybody.
Yeah.
And the key thing, right? We share customer experiences. So you do that, you get great socks. They're going to make you feel good. You're helping us hire people with different abilities. You help us give back. You help us spread happiness.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Totally.
You guys are doing great stuff, you know?
We're so proud of you guys. It's like so cool. We're so honored to have you on here. Like when I told Geek we're working on getting John, she's like, no way.
Yeah.
And then he helped me send the email, and he was like, it's really
I
happening.
sent the email back, and I'm like, wow, you know, that's amazing.
Hey, we'll come back on.
Oh,
maybe we'll come back on wearing a wrestling outfit.
Oh, I love that. I really fun wrestling.
You could be sock man.
Right. I really fun wrestling. Then me and my dad are dressed up. I'll do my wrestle.
You want us to dress up and wrestle?
No.
Look at you, Keith.
Well, we could.
I go bum you up.
Oh, like.
Have you ever gone to wrestling?
Oh, you want us to dress up like sumo wrestlers?
Yeah. Like,
oh, geez.
That's a whole nother thing.
That's a different level. That's a different level of wrestling.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah. Can I? Let's see. Can I share a picture?
Can he?
Let's see if I can share this picture with you.
If you
This is my mom, John.
Let's see.
Hello, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you, John? Hi, Mark.
I'm pretty good. How you doing?
We're great.
I want to share. Here is a picture of John dressed up as Sock Man. Do you see that?
All right,
picture?
let's see if we can share that. There you go.
There we go. Sockman. Yeah.
There he is. Maybe he could come wrestling as Sockman.
I thought he was going to come in that costume today.
I maybe wrestle you, James Patrick.
No, you're not wrestling me.
Yeah.
You guys have been awesome. We really appreciate you coming on our podcast.
Yeah, we're so glad to be here.
Yeah.
You guys have a great podcast. You're doing great stuff, and you're helping us.
Yeah,
You
right.
introduce us to your audience, and you clearly got a faithful audience. And like you say, it's international. You guys, you got people that it's 10 o'clock at night, and they're sitting up in Birmingham, England, listening to you.
Right.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
really cool,
I really meet you.
right?
Yeah.
Joe and the Metal Geek are spreading around the world.
Yeah.
Yep. We're flying around the world on our invisible imaginary jet.
You want to send it off, Joe?
Yeah. I'm Joe Panther III, and
Metal Geek. And say your name.
Oh, us?
Yeah.
We are John and Mark from
John and Mark, we're from John's Crazy Socks.
John's Crazy Socks.
we will see you in the next one.
All right. Thank you.